Hi, I'm Andrzej Nedoma, your coach and business advisor. I've been personally growing and building my businesses for 25 years as founder and CEO. And after selling them, I decided to dedicate my time and energy and experience to help other entrepreneurs succeed. And I help them in three distinct areas of their business life, which is business growth, transition of power, and exit, sell of the business. And the subject for January, for the sessions, posts, and films I'm publishing in January, is selling the business. And maybe you have seen today my post on LinkedIn on reasons why founders decide to sell their business. I think this is important to understand why people do it, what pushes them, what motivates them to sell their business after many years of building that, because this might expand your understanding or of contexts of other people, and maybe some of them just resonate with you and you'll find your answer whether you're ready to this or not. And maybe also my discussion of these reasons will help you take the right actions as we enter this 2025, the new year. So and by the way, at the end I'll tell you what was my motivations when I was selling my businesses. Okay, in my post you have seen desire for a new challenge. I like that one. So if after many years of growing a business you just realize, well, there is so many other things I could do, so many industries and so many areas in which you would like to work and expand your impact, influence, or just provide some value into other industries. You just look for the new challenge. So in order to leave more space, more time for you to act on that, you just decide to sell the business that you are running right now. Of course, and we'll discuss about this, you can always think about establishing a strong management board so that you stay as investor in your company, but not as a person involved on day-to-day operations. And that could help you get more time to work on other ideas or challenges. This could be a way, but I understand why people would sell their business. Maybe they are also bored with the industry they are in for so many years and they decide to move on to something else. So desire for a new challenge, I like this one. The second one is tricky: personal life and family priorities. So many CEOs and founders, they grow businesses at a cost of their personal life, family life, friendships, relationships. That's tough. That's really tough. That's a topic that we often work on when I coach people, when I work with entrepreneurs, CEOs, regaining this balance, or rather finding the way to manage both worlds at the proper level, or join the worlds of business and family, personal relationship, friendships, because you cannot just only work on your business. And we can see so many entrepreneurs spending dozens of hours every day in their businesses, so that when they are out of the business, they just do not have enough time, or they do not have energy to dedicate to their families or friends. That's really sad. I like to say that in order to change that, you do not have to sell the business. There are easier ways to achieve that. And we work on this in coaching so that you learn how to delegate more in your business, how to organize your business better, how to plan what's ahead of you and execute on what's really the most important, so that you learn how to manage your time and your energy in such a way that you are efficient in business, but you also have a planned, scheduled time for your families, friends, children, whoever is the loved one in your life. I think that's really important. Sometimes the sales process, like the exit process from the company, can take up to a year, like 6 to 9 months is the average. So maybe you shouldn't wait that long before you get your personal life in order. And invite your families back into your life and regain your personal joy and fulfillment in being the CEO. So selling can be a way to do it, but we can work it much faster. Just contact me after this video if you'd like to work on this together. Financial security is the third reason why people want to sell their businesses, because if they cash out, they hope to produce enough cash, enough capital, so that they are secured for life. Maybe they just win the financial freedom. They do not have to work anymore, because with the cash that they have accumulated, with the value that they have accumulated in their businesses, and now cashing this out, they are basically ready to live off that without the need to hassle anymore. That's interesting. My experience is, after you sell the business and you secure your financials, still you'll have probably a lot of motivations to do lots of things, whether it is building companies, helping other people like I do, or following your passions. It's very rare, and I really don't know any friends of mine who sold the businesses and would stay on the beach for a year. That I haven't seen. I like going to the beach. I like going to vacations, but and going on vacations. But even after selling my business, I was immediately attracted into coaching, advisory, helping other people. This naturally came to me. Burnout and exhaustion. I think this is probably the most important topic we should focus on, even though few people admit this very openly. But after a few minutes of discussions, they do it each time. CEOs are so burned out. They are so tired. So many of them, like we discussed before, they have paid for the success in their businesses with their personal or family life. They are exhausted because they feel like they carry everything on their shoulders, like the structure is not there, or their time management is not proper, or the delegation is not working. And more, even more, they feel alone on top of the organization. This is why they need the coach. This is probably the most important reason why people come to me, so that I could help them regain the balance in their life, but also reduce stress, raise the agency, so the capability to execute on what's really important and take control of this, and regain joy of being the CEO or the founder. Lots of us has lost it, and it's not like I was the perfect one who was always joyful. Of course not. I was stressed for so many years, and I could tell you stories for hours about how things were, how tough they were during even long periods in my professional career. And that's why I know that bringing joy back and satisfaction, fulfillment back to the CEOs, founders' life, is so crucial, because they all need it. Maybe almost all need it. It's very rare that I see CEOs who are happy, motivated, and joyful about another day at work. Lots of us are stressed, exhausted, burned out. Selling a business can be a solution to this, but once again, through coaching, through proper management of your mindset, organization of your work, or management of your team, delegation, we can work it out much faster than through selling the business. Strategic exit and maximizing value. I think it's a very valid reason. If you see the changes happening in your industry, and you know that you cannot stay alone, because you might not be at the level to offer value on a longer perspective to your clients. Maybe they require more, maybe they require more robust solutions. So you feel like adding your company to a bigger group would guarantee not only the life of your company for much longer term, but also it could help provide a more complex solutions to wider group of clients. I think that's a very valid motivation to sell the business. And lack of succession or your desire to step away from operations, we can see a lot of that right now. Like we see the generation of my parents. So people who build a lot of businesses and are in their 60s or 70s or even late 70s, they have fantastic businesses in their hands, but they do not know what to do with this. They maybe do not have children, or children are not interested to take over their businesses. So they do not have the plan, the succession plan, what to do with this business so that it can continue delivering value to their clients, it can continue run. And selling such a business could be indeed a good solution. Cashing out, and maybe in that way it will be easier to distribute this capital among your family, or live with this capital and just enjoy life, hopefully with many years that you still have to go. This could be a good motivation to sell the business. Transitions though and succession, it is a topic I love. My father was also involved in the business that was the first one that we were building, and we also sold together. But I like this family related topics, or family businesses related topics. I think there is a pretty known list of aspects that we should take into account and control when we think about transitions. There are elements that people are afraid of, or they are problematic, and this is why they typically do not engage in family transitions, but we can work on this. Also, if you are interested, just direct message me or contact me in whatever way, and maybe I'll be able to help you. And like I promised, I will share with you why I sold my businesses. I already talked about the first one. It was a translation company, so we were producing multilingual content for our global clients, those who were operating internationally, and they needed to communicate with audiences in different languages, and our business, our company, was helping them do this. And this was one of the business that we ran with my father. I was the managing director, he was the CEO, and as he was preparing to retire, he wanted to step back, and I was engaged in building another IT business, which we knew is growing very strongly, and there is a huge potential in this business, much bigger potential in IT than in the service company like the translation business was. So we took the decision to sell this business, and we sold this to one of the biggest players in the translation space, a company from Spain, but operating globally from offices in Spain and in United States. And by buying our business, they have also added not only our clients, our team, our operational excellence, but they had also a chance to build a production center around our production office here in Krakow in Poland. So this was a very strategic move for them and for us, and this is what made this a success of this transaction. And the second business was the IT company. We're building solutions like management systems, management automation systems for translation industry or global communication industry, multilingual communication industry. Hundreds of translation companies were using our systems, but also global players, big brands that operate internationally and have to produce a lot of multilingual content. So this was an IT company, like software as a service type of the business. And as the time was going by, we realized that the piece of the process that we capture and we manage for our clients is becoming like too small, too little. Clients want to have a much bigger solutions that would capture and manage much more complex needs for our clients related to production, translation, and multilingual or transcontinental delivery of multilingual content. So this was much more complex process that we were managing with our tool. So I was aware that we have two ways. Either we start buying other companies, our other pieces of technology, and we build the group that can offer a complex solutions, or we become part of such group that somebody else is building. And as I was preparing our company for basically both of these scenarios, I got 5 offers. It was a pretty specific moment in our life, because after several years we bought back our investors, so we regained 100% control of our business. And after the transactions, few months later, we got the expression of interest from 5 important players worldwide, and we chose one of them, which was a private equity fund from Los Angeles that was building the group in our space. They had already bought some other technology companies that we could merge the products together and offer much more complex solutions. So this was really a very strategic exit, and I'm also very happy with how it went. I hope it's helpful and inspiring. Thank you very much for spending your time with me, and remember, the January will be the month of discussing about sales, about exiting your business. So follow me and stay tuned for other episodes and pieces of content about this topic. Thank you. Bye-bye.